Cuba in crisis. The U.S. Embassy in Havana is warning American citizens of protests against U.S. policy. The protests are expected to happen over the weekend and in support of the Cuban regime. The embassy is advising U.S. citizens to avoid crowds in areas where the protests are expected. Meanwhile, more aid is on the way to Cuba this morning. The latest shipment is from a group of activists in Mexico. Organizers are blasting the U.S. and President Donald Trump's move to block oil from reaching the island, creating a dire situation. The fleet of boats has about 30 tons of food, medicine, solar panels, and about 40 people on board. Here at home, the Archdiocese of Miami says they sent aid just about a week ago.
We flew them over in three different flights to the eastern part of Cuba, Santiago, and with the help of Caritas Cuba, which is the Catholic Charities arm of the Cuban Church, it was distributed to people in Santiago, even out to Guantanamo area.
Cuba is also set to receive its first oil shipment in a month from Russia. Analysts say that the ship is carrying enough oil to cover Cuba's daily demand for about 9 to 10 days. Some of that video that you were just looking at there has to do with protests that happened yesterday. Here's what we know. More humanitarian aid to Cuba is going out of Miami International Airport today. CBS News Miami, Steve Magiri is your reporter live at MIA, where more than 100 people are actually going to be heading to Cuba. And Steve, they're going to talk about their efforts there before they take off.
That's right. About 140 people are going to be flying to Cuba out of MIA this morning here, and they're bringing 6,300 pounds of medicine and medical supplies that they've been gathering for the past few weeks to go down to Cuba. And this is all part of a larger protest for this group against the policies against Cuba, which they say are creating an economic crisis on the island here. Now, all of this is happening as the U.S. continues to block most oil shipments into Cuba. The Trump administration and Cuban President Miguel Diaz-Canel have said that they're in talks, but Diaz-Canel has said any agreement is far from off. Cuba released 51 prisoners last week, and President Trump is still weighing on what he calls either a friendly or unfriendly takeover of Cuba, and does want a change in leadership on the island. And earlier this week, Cuban leaders said they're willing to let Cuban exiles around the world invest in businesses and property on the island. But Cubans here in South Florida feel that getting rid of the Castro family's influence and the current regime is the only way towards a free Cuba. But Cubans don't think private businesses will work under the current regime, and some protested at Versailles and Tropical Park yesterday.
We're not going to accept business with a tyranny. We're not, and we're going to continue telling the world, the U.S. government, everybody about that. It's immoral.
But it has to be with new people, not with those people there, because with them they don't have any guarantee at all. With them, they might let you put a business or whatever, and then one day they say you don't own this anymore. And that's the way they've been doing it for 67 years.
Governor Ron DeSantis has warned of what he's calling a mass exodus of Cubans coming into Florida through the Keys, but the governor says that's not acceptable and says he's working on plans to be put in place to protect Florida's coastlines. Now, as for that convoy of people that are heading down to Cuba to bring all that medicine and medical supplies, they're expected to speak just before their flight leaves at 10 a.m. this morning. Live at MIA, Steve Magiri, CBS News, Miami.
All right, Steve, thank you. We're committed to following developments in Cuba. You can check our coverage in our Cuba in Crisis section. It's on the front page of CBSMiami.com.